Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And for this week's reading, I'm using my Everyday Witch Tarot. Okay, so I'm going to draw 3 cards. Each card is going to represent a segment of the upcoming week, and my intention here with this reading is just to get kind of a general, broad overview of the week ahead and what kinds of opportunities and challenges lie in wait for us. Okay, so the first card is going to represent Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. And here we have the Two of Swords. I'm kind of disappointed to see this card come up at the beginning of the week because I felt like this whole week I've been in kind of Two of Swords mode where I'm like trying to make a decision and I can't decide on which path to choose, and it's been very frustrating. So it's frustrating that that doesn't get resolved over the weekend. So here we are coming into the beginning of the week, and you may feel kind of indecisive or like you want to make a decision, but you're not sure what decision to make or which is the right choice, and you feel kind of torn between 2 different options or 2 different paths. And it's frustrating because you might feel like you don't have enough information, or like you're searching for something that is going to help you make that decision. And what this card asks you to do is to really go with your intuition, which you can't really hear if you're in your head trying to think things through, or if you're listening to other people's opinions. So this card encourages you to go within. So if you notice, the woman in this card has a blindfold on. And what that does is it blocks out all kind of sensory, well, visual sensory things. So it kind of forces you to go inward a little bit more. And what's really cool about this card is she's throwing daggers at this dartboard, and despite the fact that she's blindfolded and can't see where she's throwing, she's got one of the daggers right in the middle of the dartboard. So this is, the message here is that even if you think you don't have enough information, if you go with your intuition, and if you really connect to that deep inner voice, you can't go wrong. You will make the right decisions. So this card is really, I think, asking you to trust yourself. And then the middle of the week, so Wednesday, Thursday, we have the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is a court card, and he's a very confident figure. He likes adventure, but he's not reckless like the Knight of Wands is more of a thrill seeker, whereas the King of Wands has a little bit of that thrill seekerness in him, but he's also older, he's more mature, and more sensible. So what does it mean for us? What is it telling us about the middle of the week? I feel like the middle of the week is a time where we'll have some opportunities to move forward with a project or something that we're doing. And actually, linking it to this card, if the Two of Swords is about indecision, the King of Wands is about making a decision confidently. And even the symbolism, the body language in this card is very similar. So the woman in the Two of Swords has that, their arm position is like exactly the same, but the woman in the Two of Swords is blindfolded and she's throwing a knife at a dartboard. And the King of Wands is not blindfolded, and he's holding a wand or a little pointer stick, and he's pointing at a map. But they both have kind of similar imagery. It's like making your mark, figuring out where to go. So definitely by the middle of the week, you will have made a decision, or you'll at least have some clarity, and you'll be able to take action with confidence. End of the week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we have, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands can signify starting something new, going on a new path, starting fresh. What else is the Ace of Wands about? It's about creativity. Often the suit of wands is connected to our ability to create and to really channel our energy and focus our creativity. And this card actually makes me think about manifesting, just because how she's standing. She's got her arms kind of open, her palms are open, and it's almost like she's creating this little tornado in the smoke with all these things dancing in the smoke. So to me, this Ace of Wands makes me think of manifestation and the excitement that you sometimes get when you suddenly get an idea for something. And whenever you get a new idea for something, that is always the seed, that's the beginning of something that could turn into something big for you if you focus on it and go with it. Or it could just kind of vanish if you don't focus on it. And I think of all the ideas I've had over the years for things, and really I've only, invested in a small handful of those ideas. Lots of I've kind of forgot about. I don't know why I'm going on about this. Kind of going off on a tangent here. But yeah, the Ace of Wands, I think, is letting you know that you're going to either start a new project or get a new idea or something for something this weekend. And it's up to you what you do with that idea. So you have the power to nurture that idea, to really manifest what you're wanting and to make things happen. Or you might decide that you don't want to do that and you just want to let that idea go. The choice is yours. Okay, so I'm going to just look at these cards together and see if there's anything else that's jumping out at me. I can't get over how similar these two cards are. It's amazing. And there's even like a little animal right here, the cat, and then there's the raven right there. It's really interesting. Okay. So just give me 1 minute. I'm just going to look at these cards all together. Yeah, you know what? I think it's a really nice flow. So it's like the beginning of the week, you're kind of indecisive. You're trying to make a decision and figure out what path to choose. By the middle of the week, it looks like things clear up. You have more clarity about where you're wanting to go and how you're going to get there. And by the end of the week, it sees you kind of taking action, acting on a new idea, starting something new. So it feels like a really positive week, but especially a week that will be productive and that will move you forward with whatever it is that you're working towards. So I invite you to have a look at these cards as well and see if there's anything that's jumping out at you with these cards. Or would you have interpreted these cards differently than me? Because that's the beauty of tarot. We all see something a little bit different when we look at the cards. So is there anything you want to add to this reading that I maybe didn't mention? And feel free to do that in the comment section below. And I just want to thank you for watching and listening to this reading. Yeah, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful week. And you can check out my website if you're interested in learning about tarot. My website's dailytarotgirl.com. I'm going to put a link to my site in the description box below this video. And there's all kinds of fun stuff. I've got free tarot spreads. There's tutorial videos, how-to things, deck reviews, all kinds of fun stuff. So check it out. Okay, have a good weekend.